My father's the smartest man I've ever met. That man whoops my ass in Jeopardy every time. And in the 39 years I've been alive, I've watched him climb from regional salesman to chief executive officer. Yeah. He's also the same man I watched electrocute himself 4 times in one afternoon. Yeah. Not in a row, either. Not like, no. No, it was like, Merzap, I have time to call a professional and end this. Merzap, my family's laughing at me. Merzap, now they're worried. Merzap, now they're inviting people over to watch. My mother asked my father to replace 4 outlets in the kitchen that had become cracked and old. My father, being a smart man, went to the fuse box and turned off what he felt would be the appropriate breakers to complete such a task. Side note, my parents currently live in the house that my mother's father built, and apparently Grandpa was not a big labeler. So the fuse box, as my dad puts it, is just a fucked up game of guess who. To my father's credit, the first 3 outlets were replaced without incident. Number 4 got sticky. I was not in the room when my father was electrocuted the first time, but I heard it. And I knew exactly what had happened. I don't know if you've ever heard 110 volts run through a loved one. But I can promise you that the sound they make when it happens is a sound that you will only hear then or during an unexpected finger in the butthole. Those are the only 2 things on planet Earth that will make a grown-ass man go, So I heard that, and then I heard my mom chuckle. Oh, honey, I guess that outlet's on a different breaker, huh? Maybe we should go downstairs, see which one that is. To which my father said, nah, I'm almost done. The fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Do you think electricity gives a shit how far into the job you've gotten? I was there for the second one. It was funny. I laughed in his face. You would have too. My father was in the middle of a sentence explaining why he didn't need to turn off the breaker. Nah, son, all I have to... After the third one, which ended with a shit, I said, Dad, I'm only in town for the weekend. I did not allot time for your funeral. Why don't I do this? Why don't I go downstairs, turn off that big red switch at the top of the box? That'll cut off power to the entire house. And then you can go fix the outlet, not die. When you're done not dying, I'll come back downstairs, I'll turn the power back on. And then I alone, will walk throughout the entire house, fix all the clocks and the router, because I know that's what you're worried about. And I promise you, if my dad had died that day, I'd have written that shit on his tombstone. Here lies Scott Porter, because he didn't want to with the router. And there'd be a USB port in the tombstone where you could charge your phone off his charred remains.